JomPodcast.
Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome to JomPodcast. What's so special about JomPodcast? JomPodcast is a bunch of Jompo teenagers that is physically and mentally drained in this generation, but we are smart because we drink tala angin. Remember, only smart people drink tala angin. So today we are going to discuss about stupid people who can change the world. So the topic is actually the opposite of being smart, right? Therefore, we already invite a stupid person only for this occasion. And now, let's welcome Aloy! Okay, so hi Aloy.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I'm very great.
But you don't seem great.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Actually, I'm exhausted, but it's fine. It's great. I'm living my life.
Oh, okay. So how's your college life?
Wow, that one is make me exhausting, and a lot of tasks, a bunch of organization, friends, my problem of life, and still a lot of the problem. But I'm good. I'm good at all.
Okay, so I'm a student too, so I think I can relate to that. But are you mad that I call you stupid?
Well, I'm not angry at all. I mean that this world composed and created by stupid people like Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, and the others. They are mad scientists. I think stupid and mad is the same, so I'm not angry at all because maybe I will go there or I will same with them one day. I don't know. We don't know.
Right. Okay, so Aloy, what makes you came across to this topic, to this stupid people who can change the world?
Yeah, you know that I have experienced it when I still young. Young, dumb, and broke. That I'm start thinking to I want to change this world. This world is cruel. This world is not fun. I want to change by my own. I want to change this world like what I want, and that's it. Stupid, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, like, what kind of world do you want to make?
The world, right? I think this world is needs some color. That.
Some color, okay.
Yeah. This world is just contain black and white. Look around us. This mic, it's black. Our clothes,
Our
even it's
clothes,
black. Yeah.
It's black.
Yeah. This world is just contain the black and white, and it's boring. Why we don't fill this world with color, like brown, like colorful. Red. It's gonna be a red, yellow, or green. I don't know. It's maybe become funnier or become cheerish.
Okay, so you're saying that our world is black and white, and we as the people that live in this world that make the color that makes our life become meaningful.
Yes, true.
Okay, so I'm curious, what kind of world do you see in your perspective?
Yeah, like I said before, the world is just black and white, the good and bad. Why besides the good and bad, we make something in the middle, in the between of good and bad? We make something fun with ignoring. Is it good? Is it bad? No. We don't need that. We need something more colorful. We need something more meaningful. We need some color in our world. That is how I see the world.
Okay, so that means there are many possibilities. It's not what is it? It's not divided by good or bad,
Yeah.
black or white, but there are a lot of possibilities that we can explore, right?
Yeah, that in mindset, in my brain, there are a lot of things that the more different is more fun, Can you imagine our world is half black and white? Is it boring?
It will be boring.
Yes, of course. That's why we need some color. That's why we need to change.
Okay, I think I can agree to that. In Indonesia, you know, we have a lot of races, a lot of
Yes.
religion, and that what makes Indonesia beautiful.
Yes,
Yes.
true.
Okay. Okay, Aloy, I understand that. But who we are? Who do you think you are to change the world? I mean, we are just a student. What
Yeah.
can we do?
Yeah, I'm just enroll on ELESP program or PBI at Sanata Dharma. I'm just ordinary students who learn English every day, and the words or the sentence that I can change the world in the future. It's sounds stupid, right? It sound you can change that because you are just ordinary students, and yeah, but when I have that thought is when I still on 10th grade of senior high school, because I have a lot of knowledge, new knowledge at that time. I think, wow, I have a lot of knowledge now. I'm so powerful. I think this is the time for me to change the world. You know, that's just stupid anyway.
Yeah, that's stupid. Okay. Um, for me personally, uh, I have, I mean, when I was in junior high school, I dream of being a judge in a court because the little me saw a lot of injustice, and I feel like this is shouldn't be happen. And growing up, like knowing adult stuff, I feel like, oh, I can get it why this is happening, and one of the reason is because of money, and
Okay.
and I think that, yeah, we can change that. We can change that by process.
Yes, of course. You know that I also saw a lot of injustice, especially on this country. Even our neighbors, even our society is so cruel. They sometimes they kill each other because simplest thing, simplest problem. They just jealousy. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, why do you want to change the world? Why it needs to change?
I think it start with a simple sentence in my mind because it needs to change. You know, a lot of conflict happened lately. The World War, the
Russia and
Russia and
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Yeah. That is make me upset. Why they choose the way that consume a lot of energy and have some conflict. We don't need that. This world don't need some conflict. What we need is just peace. Why people doesn't agree with that or doesn't understand with that simple thing? We just maybe in some conflict we just need to see it, you know, like we do right now, and talk to each other, find the problem, try to solve it with a cold heart and cold head, and that's all. It's gonna be peace and no war, no victims at all.
Okay, you want peace.
Yes.
You want happiness.
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel peace in college?
Yeah, you know, college is the place for us to studying, right?
Yeah.
And no, it's not peace. It's more like dynamic. Um, when I on my bedroom, I can call that is peace. You know, some of people do not want some happiness. They just want some calm situation to reflect on what happens to their life. Something happiness and sadness, it doesn't matter because what they want is just peace and calm. That's it.
Uh, I really want to feel peace, like uh, in state of calm in mind and calm in heart. And in college, I feel like I am overwhelmed with all this.
You're overwork your task or
Uh, maybe you could say that. I mean, there are a lot of tasks. The what is it? The lecturer.
lecturer.
Yeah, you know that kind of lecturer,
Yeah,
right?
the lecturer always give us some tasks, and
And-
the deadline is so short, and we are try to solve. We are try to do it right, and with that short time, we will feel overwhelmed and we will get stressed.
Yeah, I feel like beside overwhelmed, I also feel anxiety to fulfill the lecturer's expectation on us.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so what do you think about education now? Can education change our world?
Yes, of course, and our problems before that we have talked, that is what the world need to change, because when the countries, every countries in the world, forget about the conflict or the war or some politic and focus on education, it will be great and the country will be raised and grown. So what we need to do is to change our mindset, change our how we think, how our focus, what is the prioritize of our life. That's it.
Okay, so you said that education can change our world. Like,
Yes, of
how do you do that? Like, do you want to be a teacher or?
Oh, okay. Talk about that. I have a little big. Oh, no, it's not little big. It's side dream jobs. I have dream that I want to teach, but not in informal institution. I am the person that cannot bond with rules or something, and maybe we teach in rural areas. I can teach them everything that I want, not just based on syllabus. It's gonna be boring, and like what I said before, it's not just a black and white. It's not just a rule and rule, but I will provide something fun. And later, I asked my one of my lecturer, and I asked, "Sir, how can I change this educational world without being teacher or lecturer?" And my lecturer said, "Oh, you can, but maybe you not." And I'm confused, but with that answer, but I just knock my head and, "Okay, sir, thank you for your answer." That's it.
Aloy, when you talk about education in rural area, what came across in my mind is that is one of the biggest problem in Indonesia.
Indeed.
And I feel like this is not fair. Like, how can students in urban area get the more privilege than the students in rural area? What do you think, Aloy?
Yeah, you can see we have a lot of facilities here, and
Yes.
we have a lot of privilege too because we are students on urban area. But what happens on rural area, we don't know. Actually, one of my mission in the future is, me as a person who already have a lot of facilities. I need, my heart say that I need to bring my privilege and the facilities that I had to them. Like, they are students too. They are prospective educators maybe in the future like us. They need some facilities to bring them spirits to keep studying, you know. Um, and I agree with you when you said it's not fair at all because, you know, the government already give facilities, but only on the urban areas, and it's very rare they give facilities on students on rural areas. So the students on rural areas will be left. Yeah, you know, it's not fair.
Okay, are you interested in voluntary teaching in rural area?
Yes, I'm very interesting. It's like little my dream jobs do it. Like,
Okay.
you know, I want to teach, but maybe because it's voluntary, there's no a lot of rules there. So maybe I can bring some funnier, without you know, strict studying, strict learning. It's boring, and the students that we will teach will got this this teacher is boring. I don't want to study again like that.
Okay, so you said that you don't like being chained to rules, right? If I can give suggestion to you, I think that you what is it? You really should to be an entrepreneur.
Wow. Wow.
Maybe you can make another neutron or ions in the future.
Maybe Albert Einstein will hear this podcast and rise from the graveyard, you know, and will call me, hey Aloy, let's make some new invention.
Yeah. Teaching in rural area, you said that you don't want to be strict to the what is it,
Of course.
study plan,
Yes.
and you are more focused to create fun learning activities, right? I think I can what is it, I agree to you because in elementary school, junior high school, and high school, I was expected to memorize the material and then I pour it on the exam papers. I feel like what's the benefit of this for me?
Yeah.
And in college life, I feel like, oh, the what is it? The learning is different from
Yeah,
what
it's-
I had.
It's more fun, right?
I mean, like, I find it what is it, more meaningful
Yeah.
than the others, than the school that
Yeah.
we had. And the lecturers give us like reflective activity that we can reflect on the materials, we reflect on what we can do in the future, maybe to solve the current problem or just to make us to be a better person. And that's what I like about studying in college.
Yes, true.
So what is it, I agree that education can change our world.
Yes, but it will. It's still on the process. It's not now because, you know, the world still struggle from the other things. They are not focused on educational. So maybe 10 years later, or I don't know. We don't know.
Okay, so how do you change the world? Like, what you gonna do?
So I think if I say that I gonna change the whole world, it's too heavy to me. Like, I'm just ordinary students, but maybe from a little things. Like, I can change myself first. From my behavior, from my how I learn, like how I think. You know, I can reflect on what I did and anything else. It's maybe I am little bit naive before because, you know, the world is not
Not-
works
not works.
simplest like I think.
Yes.
But me, I have myself, you know, I can manage myself, and maybe from myself, I can change it little by little. Can you imagine the steps of the world need to change is 1,000 steps, but if I can change myself, maybe it's steps ahead every day. It's gonna be the best way, the best process to we change the world.
So you're saying that when we want the world to change, we need to change ourselves first.
Yes, true.
And do you have any experience or any concrete examples when you transform to be a better person?
I think it's transformation in pandemic era and in college era. I have too. In pandemic era, I learned a lot of things. You know, it's almost 2 years we are doing nothing, and
That's right.
I can read a lot of book. I can watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and I got a lot of insightful things. And maybe from the college life, this college life is different from senior high school, because you know in senior high school we need to follow the mandatory of some rules, and in college we are free but with some responsibility. We need to learn, but we are have some freedom to express our feeling, to reflection, and that's how my life changed little by little, of course.
Okay, so for me, I learned that uh, wait, I was egoistic
Okay.
back then, but now I try and I learn to see things from different perspective. You know,
Ah,
like when there's a problem, I'm mad at them, but what is it? I feel like
you're blind
yeah, I'm
with the
blind
other
with my
perspective.
anger.
Oh, okay.
I'm blind with my anger, so I don't want to know others people reason. But now, whenever I find a problem, I try to what is it? Search for the what is it?
The other perspective.
The other perspective, like why that person do that, and
Yeah.
like the other condition that makes the problem exist. And I feel like I am more patient now.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, that's what I learned.
Yeah.
That's what makes me grow.
Grow. Okay. So I think that is one of important things in life. We cannot just blind and we are just judge people with one perspective.
Wait,
No, no,
wait.
no, no.
But judging is the easiest thing for us to do, right?
Yeah.
Because we only see what we want to see.
Yeah. That's the judgment to the other people without looking for the other perspective. It's the easiest way to win. But win in here is you are not really win from that problem, but your ego is win. Your selfishness side is winning, and I think that is the bad things, because you know the more you um, consume to your ego, the bigger head that you have, and you will what is it denial about everything, you know. If you find a problems, if you had a problem, and you know people around you try to tell you how about this perspective, and your ego will say no, 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 I don't need that, that is bad thing for me.
Okay, so judgmental. Aloy, how do you deal with judgmental from your
Wow.
surrounding? Do
Um,
you just ignore, or are you feel stressed, or you got the pressure to fulfill them?
No, 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 no. To be honest, me nowadays do not listen any people surrounding me that hate me. You know, they just hating, and the this is hard because I think I have already ears that close from hating. I just wanna hear something that can make me grow, can some insightful things that my friends tell me. Aloy, you don't need to do that. Not Aloy, you are bad. No, no, no. I don't receive any that hate. And no, no, no. So, you know, with I do that, my life goes like a river, calm river. It's more peaceful.
Okay, so Aloy, in intermediate listening and speaking, and also in advanced listening and speaking, we got the growth and fixed mindset. I want to know what is your mindset?
Okay. I think you can already guess my mindset. Because I have growth mindset. I love absorbing new information from the other. Like I love learn from what I'm seeing. I love learn from what I hear. I love learn how people works, how people do their life, and you know, it's interesting if you find a new things, and you maybe in the future you can apply their behavior. You can copy their behavior to your life to be something meaningful. How about you?
Okay, for me, I must admit that I have a fixed mindset. It is also because of my surrounding. Like people always see the result. People always see the result rather than our process, right?
True.
And for example, when I got bad score, my mom was of course mad at me, and then I said that, "Don't worry, mom. My friend got worse score than me. Don't worry. I'm better than them." And my mom said that, "Don't you think about the person that is worse than you. Think about person that got the higher score than you.
Yeah.
What was the highest score in that class?" And I feel like,
you know, the interesting is I have same experience like as you did. You know, later when I on elementary school, when I got bad score, I showed to my mother with excited things, and I said to my mother that, "Mom, I got this bad score, but a lot of my friends had it too." You know, it makes me proud. It
Yeah.
makes me higher than my friends. But
Yes.
my mom said like, "No, no, no. You need to looking your smarter friends. It doesn't matter if your a lot of friend or major of your friends got worse score than you. It doesn't important. What you need to do is look up how they can get that score, how they can get smarter than you. That is important. Don't just look your below."
Okay, so I have fixed mindset, but in college life, I feel like, oh, I should grow my growth mindset, and I try to apply it in my life. And unfortunately, this conversation has come to an end. Personally, I got new insight that we can change the world, guys, just by small things, by changing yourself to be a better person, by applying growth mindset. And I believe once you apply growth mindset, you will be unstoppable.
Yes.
Aloy, do you want to say something to our audience?
Yes, of course. Hi guys. I have some sentence from Rumi. You know Rumi, the literature, the writer. Rumi said, "Yesterday I was clever, so I want to change the whole world. But today, I am wise, so I'm changing myself. Thank you.
Okay, JomPowers, what do you think about this topic? Please share your comments or idea on the comment section. Aloy, thank you for coming to this podcast.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you here.
Yes.
Our beloved JomPowers, thank you for listening to this podcast. We hope that you guys are entertained and we are happy to accompany you anywhere and anytime. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to follow my Instagram and Aloy Instagram that will be displayed down below. JomPowers, stay healthy and stay sane.
sane.